It is August 30th, and hi sparrows. I have lots of birds left on the deck. God, what can I say? So much hope and so much disappointment these past week or two. I've gotten lots of bonsai done. There's super hope on the squash front. Acorn squash, butternut squash. The watermelons have hope. My herbs are going like crazy. Unfortunately, the drama with the hydroponic system just goes on and on. I mean, you could see it. It's I get it fixed and it breaks, or the water hoses don't go where I want them to, or the pump's not big enough, or lots and lots of just stuff. The wind has caused us no end of problems. It rips through and it makes this sound like it makes this greenhouse sound like it's going to come right down on top of our heads. The hydroponic system status is complicated. New pump works, but unfortunately, either the new reservoir I got is cracked, I don't think it is, or the little feeder hoses have continued to pop off and spray all the water out of the reservoir down onto the ground below. That's another thing I gotta fix. I think what I'm happiest about now is that the birds are using the bird bath as a bird bath. They're actually taking baths in the bird bath. Is that a terrible thing to be really happy about? My little dahlias are actually starting to get little teeny tiny blooms. Yay! Oh gosh, what do I want to do next week? By next week I want to have some seeds started in the hydroponic system. I want to have all these hoses issues worked out. I'm really glad I put the watermelon in a container that I can bring up to the greenhouse if it starts cooling off, because watermelon does not like cool weather, but it will like this greenhouse. I'd like to really set up the greenhouse with a program written out on the computer as to what I want to produce and which shelf I want to put it on, and whether I actually do want to try, since now I have 2 reservoirs, hopefully they're both good, whether I do want to use that other gutter down in the garage or not. I guess we'll see. And that's about it. I mean, life is not... Oh, I didn't even tell you about the hose. We had a spectacular explosion 2 days ago. Neighbor knocking on the door at night told us the hose had been going all day. And I walked out there and it was a waterfall. Like, just one massive split in the hose. And it was just all over the patio, all over the floor, all over the, at least the plants got watered generously. It caused a lot of mud problems, and I had to clean up after it. And of course, the old hose is no good anymore. It's deader than a doornail, so it's gonna have to go in the trash. Drama. Drama, drama, drama. You gotta love drama if you're gonna be a farmer, because if you don't, you're not gonna enjoy life very much. August 23rd, attempt number 3795. That is a strong stream of water. I consider that a success. Now to figure out how to adjust the stream of water so it doesn't drown the plants, but just gives them a little bit of water. This is supposed to be accomplished by adjusting the front of well, I guess not. Pretty much stays the same, but that's okay because it works. It works. Yay! Alright. It is exceedingly windy here today. I am very sorry. I don't think I have enough lava rocks with me. Well, maybe I do. Let's see how that holds up, huh? There we go. I'm not actually sure that the whole root is getting enough water. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to grab a few more lava rocks. A few more, huh? See if we can't stabilize that little hose. Yeah. And no, I don't have the lid on right now because I'm just trying to make it work. That's all. Just trying to make it work. I think that might work. We'll see how the chard looks tomorrow morning. And if part of the root is dry, I will know that I'm gonna have to switch it out and the lava rocks aren't gonna work. The other two are doing just fine in their little temporary accommodations. And so are the babies. All right. Good night, hydroponic system. Look at this beautiful crop of summer savory. This is fabulous. And I can tell by the little teeny tiny tips, it might be getting ready to try to flower. This is the perfect time to take the top off it and encourage it to grow new leaves instead of flowering, because once this flowers, it's going to lose a lot of those lovely volatile compounds that give summer savory its really wonderful flavor. Alrighty, let's see how it did. Whew, it feels warm in here, but it's been warm pretty much all day. There we go. And, it looks like it stayed in place. it's not limp and the whole thing is wet. But here's my problem. I don't like this lava rock. I thought it'd be good for just, oh, well, yeah, it is really limp, isn't it? It's really limp, which means it didn't have enough access to that water. And the heat really probably got to it because chard is not a heat lover. This is, well, it's not totally gone. That little stem is still there. I don't like this lava rock. I think I'm gonna have to change it, and I will show you exactly what I'm gonna change it to. I found a brand new way of doing this that costs pennies on YouTube, and I will show you what it is. Now that we've got this flowing very nicely, and I have learned that the lava rock really won't work, I'm gonna use a pool noodle. Of all things, a pool noodle to attempt to hold my plants. And apparently you can plant in these too somehow. Not sure how. I'm not gonna be too fussy with this right now. I'm just gonna, well, first I'm gonna take the label off. There we go. I'm gonna try not to be too fussy with this. I'm gonna try, ooh. Yes, they cut very well. I'm gonna give it just a little slice there. Now, my poor little abused chard. Are you going to be happy? Are you? I guess we'll see. It is rather loose, isn't it? It is rather loose. Wonder if there's well, there's a reason that I keep sponges around long after their usefulness, and this may actually be a good time to try to use it. Give it a quick yeah, maybe about right there. I want it to swell up once it gets in here. You know, I'm gonna cut this leaf off because it is obviously very unhappy, and it's just going to contribute to the downfall of our little chard. There we go. Tuck that in there. And I'm going to tuck this little sponge in here. Yeah, that looks a little, that looks better. It looks better. Now, very small though, isn't it? Oh, you see all the, there we go. But, look at that. The root is completely in the water. It is supported. And the light's shining down on it. I wish I had a bigger pool noodle. Not super happy with this. Let me... I wonder. Get out of there. I don't want to break the root. I don't want to break the root. Uh-oh. Red spider. Alright. I do like it that it's just not standing up as straight as I'd like it to. I think I like that. Kind of. I may still need that lava rock after all. Maybe. Oh, come on. You're gonna be difficult, aren't you? There we go. That's better. That's better. I'm gonna leave that like that, but I think I'm gonna need a much longer section of noodle for that, huh? Let's see what I can do. I haven't gotten the net bags yet. I don't want it completely. Not just like to the top. Maybe to there. Yeah. Let's see. I haven't gotten the net bags in the mail yet. Apparently they're in California right now. Let me tell you, these pool noodles from the $1.25 store are amazing for $1.25. There we go. Let's see. Is this one? Oh, this one's going to fit much nicer. That is much nicer, isn't it? But again, I still have that sitting straight up problem. I don't know if it's... Oh, this one will fit very nice. Oh, that fits very nicely, doesn't it? That fits almost exactly perfectly. I'm gonna have to get another. I'm gonna have to get another thing right here, right now. Alrighty. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn the water off briefly because I don't want the water to come spurting out at me. Sorry, little chard. Just hang in there, buddy. Alright. Just, right here. Right there. Oh, I forgot though. I need the hot water to actually connect this, don't I? Alrighty, I've got it. Here we go. Just a little bit of water. Here's why I like this tool. It's not the easiest to use, but it can accommodate my well, normally it would be able to accommodate it. Maybe here. I just need leverage to get it in the hole, that's all. Maybe the, oh, of course I don't have pliers because I brought them inside, didn't I? It should be too... Okay, maybe it is too difficult. Darn it. Pliers. Alrighty, I went out and got the pliers and there we go. Should be. Maybe not. Maybe not. Crap. Did I may have fucked that up. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, maybe. It did it easy enough with just this. Maybe if I this first and then I hate having to bring a pot of water out here every single time I want to. Yeah. Nope. All right. Well, it was easy last time. There we go. All right. There. Yes. Now I'm gonna have to just bring a pot of water out here to get this thing on. Come on. No. Oh my goodness. I'll find that eventually. All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to heat it up because it does not go on here easily. Once it's on here, it will fit nicely. All right. Oh. Alrighty. And la. Wood. Come on. Get on there. You gonna get on there nice and easily? You are. 'Cause you're awesome. Awesome sauce. All right. Now let's see how this goes. When I plug it in. Here, I'll give you guys a ringside seat, shall I? Ah! Oh my God! Just all over the place. Ah! Too strong. Crap! Get in there. Need more sponge. Sponge. Get in there. And now. Alright, get. Look, don't mess with me. Don't mess with my plants. Get in there, stay in there, and behave yourself. There. Good water. All right. There it is. Two, count it, 1, 2 babies in the water. So far, I'm not super happy with this yet. The net pot is not fabulous. Yeah, here, just stay there. All right, that's better. I like that better. Although I know it's kind of crooked, but that's okay for now. I wonder if I put this in the hot water, if I could squish it. Is it squishy? I don't think so. Because this is just too big. No. Okay. Well. Right. I'll leave it. Well, this is going to be the bane of my existence, isn't it? Raw. Look, just stay. Just please just stay. Everybody stay where I put you, and I'm going to be happy. All right? Yeah. I like it. I like it. As long as these stay where they're supposed to stay, it's fine. The holes on these are pretty, the holes in the pool noodles are pretty big for the plants I've got because my plants are so small. They're so itty bitty. All right. That is it for the hydroponics for now. I will show you why I am not doing the chamomile. Oh, there's my grill timer. I better hurry up. Unfortunately, the whole chamomile project is a wash because after many treatments with neem oil, insecticidal soap, I cannot get rid of them, and the ants are all over these plants, just all over them. I cannot get rid of them. So these plants, probably just the plants, are all going to wind up either dug in or they're going to wind up in the trash. I cannot spend all my time dealing with an aphid problem, and I cannot bring that aphid problem into the hydroponics unit, which is sad because the bees are happy. Oh well, c'est la vie. It is August 24th and I was gonna be done for the day, but I came out here and I noticed my little Euonymus is so happy. Look at these beautiful brand new leaves that I now feel safe enough to take some cuttings for a number of possibilities, including perhaps selling cuttings next year for a little bit of a profit, or even using these in bonsai diaries. Now, a lot of these can go, especially this long bottom one. I'm gonna really take that one back. That is a generous amount of cuttings right there. But I'm also gonna take this one. I'm gonna, right there. That leaves a lot of this area looking much cleaner. And take these cuttings to the greenhouse, clean them up, and get them in these little pots. Actually, didn't get that out of the way. I'm inside because let's remember that the Euonymus actually had a lot of fungal problems, so I'm going to ensure I don't have any more problems by filling this up with just a little dish detergent and giving these a swish before I take them in the greenhouse. Cold water. Few drops of dishwashing liquid. And rinse. Tap it down. And this time I'm not going to rinse it because I want that dish liquid to stay on there and prevent any insects from considering these tasty. Alrighty. Well, here are these are pretty well dried off. I dried them by just swishing them through the air. They're looking pretty good. And I've got 3 of these little pots. Normally I would always suggest using a finer mix than these, but you know what? If you don't have the money, then whatever potting soil you might be using at the time might be just good enough. You might get better results with a finer mix, but certainly a regular potting soil does do the job. Here's a Bond Tone 2 rooting powder. This is an IBA rooting powder. It's going to help your plants produce more roots. It is possible to do roots without rooting powder. Here, I'll show you. These are now about 3 weeks old. These are the chili cuttings that I grabbed, and I just shoved in here in some old soil, and they're doing happily. They're doing really happily, growing brand new leaves all the time. And I can use these, I can stick these in the greenhouse over winter and potentially get new chilies. We'll see how these go, but it is possible not to use the rooting powder and still get a decent cutting root growth. If you don't use rooting powder, this is what you're likely to wind up with. A lot of deadness. This is completely dead. This is probably on its way out. This is still making up its mind, but this has new leaves. Somewhere under there are roots. This one might come back, but I doubt it. And this one too is also producing a brand new little baby leaf right there. This one, it will probably make it. These are the blueberry trimmings that I just shoved all willy-nilly into some potting soil. Right, let's get to work. Oh, one of the things I do have to warn people about when you're using the rooting hormone, especially if you're pregnant, if you're nursing, if you are taking care of vulnerable people, wear gloves while handling the rooting powder. And always, you know, if you manage to ingest it somehow, always make sure you tell your doctor and pay attention to any ill effects that you might have. There we go. Let's see, I'm just going to cut just cuttings off at first and trim them up after I get them all cut. A lot of these might not be useful. That is, oh, that might work. That might work. That's done. Well, let's see this one. Now we need to, I also need to be very careful that I'm not grabbing any that have any evidence of fungus or bacterial activity. Here's a leaf right here that doesn't make me feel too comfortable. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to clip that, let it fall on the floor. This is not right here. This coloring is not bacterial. This is the normal variegation attempting to come out, or it's insect activity, leaf miners on the top of the leaf. But I'm not too crazy about these spots on the bottom either. I don't see any other signs of really bad fungal activity. Is there any actual variegation going on here? Maybe up here. Brand new leaves here. I like that. Clip that. And clip that. And clip that. And this. This and that. Let's see. There are lots of possibilities on here, much more than I actually have room for. I'm going to try to account for the fact that I'm going to lose some of these trimmings. Let's lay them all out, see what I got. Younger, more tender cuttings are going to do much better. Older, woodier branches are find it very difficult to produce roots off their cuttings. Because I have the greenhouse, I'm not too worried. Let's see, where's that one? Ah, this is the one with the brand new. So here I have to make a decision. Here we go. I want that one with the, I want that, but let's see. Remember, you need to get at least one leaf node. I'm going to leave this. I'm going to cut this leaf off. I'm going to be very careful. Oh. There we go. There's another leaf node. Then I'm going to take these other, I'm also going to take these other leaves off just to tell the branch to concentrate on the new leaves. Don't waste time on these old leaves. You don't need them. You don't need them. I need those brand new babies right there. Now, there's one there. Oh, so many decisions. That's not a great one, although it does have, I can see right here, I'm not sure if it's clear enough. This is a leaf node, and this is a leaf struggling to come out. I see the little bump, and I see a tiny, tiny little bit of green, which is just fine. I can plant this, and it will probably grow. Two. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like this at all. Gone. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. Right there. So this, no, I don't. Not big on it. No. No. That's good. That's a good one right there. It's just trim these bigger leaves off. And one more there. And even this one. Just leave enough for it to grow some new stuff. This could be problematic. It's really, I mean, it's got lots of leaf nodes. But it's very big. The stalk is the stem is very old. This one is actually a better choice. I can see brand new growth right here. Up. There we go. I could get rid of this leaf, but I don't want to yet. If you can't see where a leaf node is, try just running your finger over the stem. A little bumpy part, that's a leaf node. Whether it's growing a leaf or not, that is a leaf node. If you want to try to produce like this, cut this top part off, if you can do so without damaging the whole thing. There we go. You could bury this all the way to the top and it'll probably produce roots from here too. I am picky. We'll see how this older stem does. Come on, come on. Now you can see on this older stem on the bottom, but this is a bright green. So you could trim it to there, and this is more likely to produce roots all along here. Let's see. I really don't want this. It's so chunky. And you can also, you know, if you don't want to take the time, you can try with your nails, just pinching off. If you have nails. I have itsy bitsy nails. There we go. There we go. Dead at the top, but I see new growth. See if I can get this off without destroying the whole thing. Yeah, there we go. This does have at least one node right here. but I'm gonna bury it all the way to there. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna bury it all the way to there and see how it goes. I think I have enough. There we go. All right. If you're very careful and don't touch the rooting hormone, you can do it, but I wouldn't recommend it. That's what it looks like in the bottle. A lot of people will tell you to remove it from the bottle and then discard the remaining, but this is fairly expensive for me. Luckily, I have a fresh little pot of water. Do need water. Water. Water here. Here we go. And number one in there. Shake it off. I like to get it right in the side of the bottle. And just tuck it in there and shake it off into the bottle. See how it's all covered? And now you just push it all the way in. Down. Right down in there. There we go. There we go. And when you've filled this up, you just give it some water. I think this is probably, yeah, this is fine. You have to clip a little bit. It's just a little. There we go. Come on, get in there. Did I pack it too? Sometimes I do tend to pack these rather tightly with potting soil. Come on. There we go. There. Next. I'm actually gonna have to. There we go. Loosen it up a little. There. There you go. Last year I did not have a good response to this plant producing because of the fungal disease that the parent plant had. That the whole Euonymus shrub was just in agony. There we go. Go on. There we go. And you. Is it? Yeah, it's covered. Number 6. This is a rather thicker stem than I'd like, but I will give it a shot. As you see, it doesn't need a huge covering, just a light covering along all the little leaf nodes. There we go. And this one is ready to be watered. Go. A gentle stream. Letting the water soak in. Try not to let it overflow. And these aren't very, yeah, there we go. I can feel the weight of it. And that is one completed packet. I'm gonna go do 2 more.